Alrighty, how's it going everybody? 1 of 1 back again, and I have to figure out how to get my screens back. Whoa, that's not alright. Okay, there we go. Hey, okay. I think things are working now. It's a little glitchy at the moment. Huh. Wonder why. Huh. Let me know in the chat if things are a little slow. It looks like my little audio bars are lethargic instead of bouncing around like they normally should. Hi Viking, how's it going? Alright, so, let's see. Well, we were working on something. I don't remember what it was though. Liquid stuff, I think. I think I had to unlock something else. We got a bean over here making noises. Charles, welcome. Charles says evening. Yeah, my little audio bars are definitely not bouncing around like they should. But hopefully the video's okay for you guys. And you can hear me just fine. Charles says he's working on rockets on Mars. Cool. Don't forget to pack enough fuel to make it there and back. And you have to use just as much fuel to leave the planet as you do to re-enter it. So make sure you keep that in mind. Viking says it sounds good here, so that's good. I will not worry about it then. Alright, so we have our fluid receiver. Oh, we already unlocked it. Ew. Well. Okay. Guess I don't have to worry about that then. Okay, so then let's check on our oil. Actually, I could just... let's see. Charles says, oh, I know. Actually, I need more to return. Yeah, I learned that the hard way on Europa, and that ended my hardcore experience on Europa, which I did not find to be very fun at all. Yeah, kind of, instead of landing it buried and just got destroyed. Alright, so I need to access my Nexus here. Do I have... How do I... Oh, there we go. All forms. There we go. Look at that. Okay. We do have crude oil in here, so that's good. Did I start building anything over in the oil area, or did I take that all apart? I don't remember. Trying to like catch up on where I was. Autosave, freezing everything. Alright. Okay, looks like I did not build anything. Or whatever I did build, I took back down. Okay, well, I mean, we have some stuff here, so that's cool. So that is pumping out oil, I guess. Charles says, I kinda, in quotes, like the new rockets, but the old. And he corrected himself by saying old twice. Alright, so now we get to think about how we're going to start doing all of our oil stuff. And I'm thinking we've got like a whole area up there that we could potentially use. You know, just kind of finish it off, put a floor up there. And instead of filling it with solar panels, we can, you know, put some oil stuff up there. And then put another floor on top of that. And then put the solar panels on top of that floor. Could work, right? Maybe? Sort of. Anyways, I would like to jump up here, please. Thank you. Okay. I did put... Yeah, I made a thing to go up to the top there. Old was way better, and WTF of YY posting comments when I didn't want to. Oh, of YouTube posting comments when I didn't want to. Okay. Yeah, it does that sometimes, you know. Just gotta get used to it. And then I can take this and move it up, so it's kind of on this floor, or I could like move it elsewhere. I suppose it doesn't necessarily need to be right there, but yeah. Let's just put in a whole bunch of stuff here. Okay, that's going to be kind of in the way a little bit. That's all right. All right. And then I'm going to need to get some more stuff. Great. I forgot that I put that little fence there to keep me from falling. All right, so Charles is arguing with YouTube and attempting to correct his spelling, so I'm just going to let him fight with that for a little bit, and then when he gets it all together, I will continue reading his comments. All right, so we're going to need a bunch of this, probably like 600 or so. Screws, how many screws do I have? Do I need more screws? I probably need more screws. I definitely need more screws. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. There we go. Do I need more? That's steel, right? Yeah. Do I need more of this? I mean, we could do it like that and just kind of top that off. Okay, so that should be good there. Oh, right, I could start unlocking stuff, right? So let me get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these. And then I'm gonna need a bunch of tin plates too. So 1,000 of those. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Charles is still fighting, sending incomplete comments. Keep up the good fight, Charles. You can do it. Show YouTube who's boss. No, oops, I meant to stay up on top of there, if you don't mind. Thank you. Alright, and then we'll go kind of over here. I think this is... There we go. I need 1,000 of these things. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Yeah, Charles is definitely having issues here, so it's kind of silly. If you're typing from a phone, don't throw your phone in anger. It's a bad idea. Alright, so if we are going to go up here and do a thing, I would like first... Do I have the big... I do not. Okay. So I need a bunch of stuff, so... I suppose what I can do... Charles says, LOL, we both know who will win that. Yep, I know. YouTube for the win! That's funny. Okay, so I need to get some Nexus cable up here. Now, how do I do that? Kind of on the edge here. I could run it like up over there. It's like 4 in from the edge. Doop-a-doop-doo. Okay, I can't fit through there. Alright. How about through here? Can't fit through there either. Alright. How about through here? Can I fit through here? Okay. Alright. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that should be up here somewhere. Let's see. We're gonna need storage network, double wall thing. And then I'd love to put one over here, but I don't think that'll really work unless you put it in there like that, which I suppose would be okay. And then that can go to there. And then I need to go and get it back out. Alright. And then... Alright, so 5, that gets to go down to here. Looks like it doesn't... Yeah, okay, so that looks pretty clean. Alright. And then we get to go all the way up to the top. Whee! Okay, and then here is our little post. And then from there we can pretty much do whatever we need to. D-Money, welcome, says, enjoy your videos. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. Charles says, I want to add to said response, then either 1, it's posted with errors, or I'm lucky and post it more correctly. Aha. I mean, that's usually the way it goes, right? It's either good or not. Okay, so we are going to put in more walls around here. Should I do these ones? I mean, these ones are kind of like basic. And then also, like, the oil stuff, like, is big. Like, really, really big. Oh, you know what I could do? If I put that in here... Well, no, it's going to be kind of like in the middle there. I was going to say, I could, like, put it, like, up here. And, like, string it up through here or something. I don't know. We could do pole or cable or something else. I'm just gonna put it there. That'll work. And then that can go over to here where we will have a fluid sender. This is new tech right here, man. Alright, and then that can go, I guess, here? I don't know. Seems like a good place as any, right? Okay, so that can then go down here, and then I can tell this thing to export the oil. Check that out. I like it. Okay, so now we get to see how this wants me to process all of the crude oil, because there's a multi-step process, because of course it is. So it is consumed in a flexible blast furnace along with sand. Okay. So first thing we're going to need to do then is place down a flexible blast furnace, but before I do that, let's place down some walls. Okay. So flexible blast furnace, there we go. That's gonna go in through here somehow. I don't know, I could put it like over here. Give me some space to walk around it. And then sand, like sand? Like what am I gonna do with sand here? To be honest, I don't even know if I have sand on, like, in the Nexus network. Oh, I need more cable, okay. let's see. Charles says, for rockets, what's your experience? Liquid engines, basic engines, or the early pumped gas engine? I have only made one rocket with the new system, and I used the liquid one, I guess, where I pumped in a bunch of fuel into a tank, and then, you know, it went vroom. I didn't do any of the... so find the most basic engine that you can, and that's one that I used. And it was more than enough for what I needed to do, so I was pretty happy with it overall. Alright, so I need to get more of the Nexus cable, so we're going to head back over to our little quantum area and go grab some of that. And then also, keep in mind, Charles, the only rocket that I ever made with the new system also crashed into the ground after returning and destroyed the entire safe, because hardcore, and it killed me. So take anything I say with a grain of salt. Good. Alright. Let's see. So I would like to grab... Ooh, nice. We got 200 in there. I like it. How are we doing over here? I think we're still doing a thing, right? That's still doing a thing. Are we still sending in slugs? Apparently not. I'm gonna have to check on the slugs then too, because I kind of need those. Alright, and... Whoa, hey, that was... a very, very missed slide jump into the hypertube there. That's basic pumped gas engine. Well, there you go. That is what I used. Right, slugs are up on top. Although technically it's not on top anymore because I have a floor on top of all of this. Alright, so how are we doing over here? So we're doing a thing with the thing. Okay, good. Oh, right. Now that I have the, whatchamacallit. Okay, yeah, so we are still sending in stuff over here, so that's good. Charles says, you give it gas, then let it go. 16 kilonewtons of thrust. I don't know the specs, but if that's what it is, great. Alright, so, let's see. I'm gonna need another one of these things. I know that. For the... What is the next color that I'm gonna need? So... Slug terrarium. Oh, I need dirt. I can get dirt. Oh, and I think I gave myself all of the dirt types too. I think they're all in the Nexus network now. So that's good. I would like to access this if you don't mind. Let's see, IO, we will split. Oh, I already had... Wait, stop. What? Jar of peat? Jar of dirt. Okay, so let me... Sorry. 100. Split. There we go. That can go back in as well. Then I have my 100 jar of dirt. Alright. Charles says, to be honest, that's all I have experience with as well. Well, I mean, if you know how to use it, then use it. It's pretty easy, right? Okay, so next thing, slug terrarium. And then we got to put in the next whatever type of slug in here. Of course, I have to do like even more. I got to get like all these like other things in here, and I could turn this thing on. Also, why does this not have food? Thought I fixed my food problem. Apparently I didn't. Carrots. It's always carrots. Well, here you go. Here's another 200 carrots. Get it done. Alright. Okay, so this is still sending stuff through, but am I not making enough carrots now? Like, what's going on? It should be making a lot more than what it's making right now. Are we stuck on the input side? Yes, we are. Okay. So, are we stuck on corn seeds? Is that gonna fix it? Maybe that'll fix it, I don't know. Anyways, Okami, welcome. Haven't seen you in a while. Charles says, not being rude, do you know how to calculate a Newton? We talking fig Newtons, or you talking the one form of measurement named after Isaac Newton? What is that, force mass squared or something like that? I don't remember exactly. No, Newton is the force. I thought it was like mass squared or something. Something with mass squared. Hang on, I will look it up. What is a Newton? Newton is 0.001 kilonewton. Okay, that's useless. Defined as a force that accelerates a mass of 1 kilogram by 1 meter per second per second. Okay. So that is 1 kilogram mass over second squared. Okay, so there was mass in there, and then seconds in there is the squared part, and then 1 kilogram times that. So yeah, there you go. All right, so that is now pumping out the carrots, so that should be good, hopefully. Of course, now we're filling up on potato seeds. Not really sure what's going on here, but we'll, if it gets too bad, I'll just fix it again. It'll be fine. But, okay, so that should have our food coming in a little bit better now. All right, good. Let's see. Wasting too much time on this stuff. Do I have sand being exported into the Faxit network? Okay. We do have sand coming in. Okay, but it looks like it's not in such quantities that would make it easy to pull it out. I mean, I still could. It's not an issue. Alright, well, let's just get the sand in here, and then we'll worry about how much sand we're getting later. Wait, hold on. I think I have crushed stone in the Nexus system, so I could just crush it myself and get the sand out. And it's just, yeah, crushed stone in, sand out, right? Yeah. So yeah, that could work. Potentially. Maybe. It's not like I'm low on sand. Okay, so crushed stone is nowhere in here, though. Wait, no, that's concrete. Never mind. Alright, so it looks like I'm gonna have to either get the sand out or something else. Like, it's making a lot of glass right now. Do I need all that glass? Probably not. Alright, so splitter. Get it kind of centered here. That seems kind of questionable. Oh, right there. Sounds good? Okay. And then Exit item receiver. That does not like that. Okay, fine. That's a splitter right there, right? Yeah, okay. So now that I have this, if I can just get those arrows to overlap, we should be okay. Ta-da! Am I getting sand in here? There we go. All right, good. Let's see. We'll put in that over to here. And then that can go there. And then we can tell it to only put in one piece of sand. Okay. So now we have sand coming in. A little bit of sand coming in at least. I may have to branch more of this off to go this way. I don't know yet. Because we're making a lot of concrete, but I don't know if we necessarily need all that concrete. And up here, and we tell this to output sand. Is that already... Oh, no, I didn't have it in there. Right. Because I needed to get more cable. That makes sense. You're on there the wrong way, sir. Alright, so let's go this way. Good. Alright. So you will be sand. Nope, that's not... That's... I need you to be sand. There we go. Alright, and then you are set to oil. Good. Alright. So... see if we can get this thing going. First off, let's throw in a lovely little splitter right here. And then if I tell you to make crude oil purification, you need 40 sand per minute and 75 crude oil. That's a lot of crude oil. All right, and then that's, I'll just make it, I haven't unlocked Mark 4 yet, so that'll be fine. Alright, so then how do I want to handle this part? Well, I suppose we just put in a lovely little foundation right here. And then we put in a little T. Alright, so that is going to be here, I believe. Maybe there? I don't know. What do you need, sir? Is that pretty straight for you? Okay. So we need to align with that then. Alright, easy enough. And then also aligning here, so that's, what about like right there, I want to say? Pretty much exactly that. Okay. Okay. And now I just need to get some power over here too. Alright. Which means that this is probably going to get replaced with a double wall outlet. And if that's up there, yeah, we can probably run this right there. That'll be fine. Okay, so that can then go over to here, and then this, which is coming off of here, can go up there. And then that can just disappear. And then this can go this way. Oh, that's a double. I don't want a double. Ooh. Is that going to be an issue? Hopefully not. Shouldn't. But we shall see. Alright, so now that that's kind of sort of done, let's get this over to there. And then that just needs the sand to come in. Why are you not taking... Oh, because that's concrete. How about now? You good now? Alright. So now we're going to get sludge. What do we do with sludge? Waste product that contains trace amounts of iron, magnesium, and tin. Okay. And then we have purified crude. And we got to figure out what to do with that. That's not what I need. Purified crude oil. Okay, that is made there. And then we can do 2 different types, but we're going to need a chemical reactor for each one. I think the first one, the hydrocarbons and the heavy oil residue, is the one that we need to make the plastics. And then this one also requires empty fluid tanks, so that's for something else. Ooh, that'll make natural gas, though. But I don't have those things, so... So, let's make a chemical reactor, because that seems like a fun thing to make. Let's see, that'll be under production, chemical reactor. And I can make it, lovely. Right. This is going to be the not so fun part. Alright, we want this thing to be over here anyways. Seems like a good enough place for it. Alright. I don't know which one this is going to come out as. So oil distillation, I think that's what we need. It just requires purified crude oil, and is that what, how much are we getting out of this? 75 per minute. Okay. I have a feeling that it's actually going to come out of this one. Yeah, okay. So that can go into there. And then our sludge, I suppose, can go under. And then I don't know what I'm going to do with it from there, but we'll do something with it. Alright, so that can go there. And now what we can do is just empty it. And then make more purified crude. Alright, then that can just daisy chain into this thing. And then make our hydrocarbons. Is that... Yeah, I'm going to have to figure out all of this stuff. And then asphalt is used for something else. So, I don't know, man. So we're going to have 2 things coming out of here. And then once we have... heavy something, is that what it was? It wasn't, that wasn't what it was. Heavy oil residue, right? Yeah, that. Okay, so once we have the heavy oil residue, we put that into a chemical reactor again. Oh, can I not, how do I make plastic? Plastic. That is made from refined hydrocarbons. Ew. Wait, so a byproduct of this is diesel? Wait, because then the refined hydrocarbons also comes out of... Oh, no, that... Okay, that comes out of putting the refined... No, hydrocarbons. Okay, so then I need... Wow. This is complicated. Okay, so I am making hydrocarbons. So then I have to take the hydrocarbons out to make refined hydrocarbons. And the heavy oil residue I can turn into diesel. And then the asphalt I can turn into, I don't know, something else. This is not complicated at all. Super simple, right? Okay, so another chemical reactor I think is called for here. Maybe. And then I have no idea what has to come out of here. I need distillation. No. Oh, desulfurization. That's what it was. Okay, so that requires the hydrocarbons. And for some reason, I think the hydrocarbons are coming out of the top. I could be wrong. Let's be honest, I'm probably wrong. Yeah, this is a bit more complicated. That's alright. We can deal with it. Alright, so the 1, 2, 1, 2. Alright. So I'm fairly certain this is... Oh, no, that's a heavy oil residue. Okay, no. Okay, so that has to come out of something else. And then this has to go... here. Here, I guess. But then how do I get all the other stuff out? And then that can go into there. That's going to be our refined hydrocarbons. Okay, so that's going to make regular fuel, along with polymer resin and sulfur. And jeez. And the polymer resin is what I need to make the plastic and the rubber. Wait, no. Is that crap? I don't know. This is a lot. So also coming out of here is asphalt, and that's either coming out of here. It is, and it should be nothing coming out of here then. Yeah, okay. So asphalt. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. Oh, it's like a sludgy stuff material. Huh. Just like real life, imagine that. Okay, so what can I do with asphalt then? Asphalt. That is consumed in nothing, produced in... Oh, so I should probably save that. Okay. Well, I guess we can... I mean, how much asphalt do I need? I could do... Well, no, if I'm probably going to have to go with the smart storage thing. If I could talk. Alright. Alright, and that's going to put out 40 per minute, so that should be enough there. And then this needs power. So we'll run that to there. Okay, so that can just fill up then. And then I'll have this area over here open to me for walking by. And then if I need this eventually, I can do something with it. All right, and then the heavy oil residue, I have to do something about that. So let's see, heavy oil residue. That can either be used to make petroleum coke, which I could use as a coal replacement, or I could turn it into diesel fuel with another chemical reactor. So I'm gonna have fuel. I'm gonna have diesel fuel. That's gonna be fun. So let's put in another one of these little chemical reactor guys, but I can't because I need another heavy modular frame, which I don't have. Okay. Well, let's just make another one then, right? Another 5 anyways. Let's see, heavy modular frame, I can make 12. Okay. I need a bunch more screws to make more. Okay. 2, 3, 4, and 5. So, Charles, there was some manual crafting for you. Hopefully that helps you get your manual crafting fix. Okay, so... Nope, I need to go up again. Alright. So we have to put another one of these things down. Get it powered somehow. And then this will make our diesel fuel from that. And the diesel fuel has to go somewhere, so I'm gonna have to burn it. That'll be fun. Okay. I guess we'll go down. Don't like that. Noodle, horizontal to vertical. I don't like that either. Okay, fine. Oh, you don't like it right there. Okay. What if I move you out to here? Okay, so you do like it there. All right. And then we'll bring this down over to here, and then just plug that basically directly into here, but of course it doesn't line up exactly correctly. All right. And then I want you to make diesel fuel. All right. So that'll do a thing. And then this is going to be basically maxed out. So we'll put that over here, and we'll run that. All right, so that's going to make diesel fuel. All right. So now I'm going to have fuel, diesel fuel, sulfur, polymer resin. Okay. Then I have refined hydrocarbons, which is used to manufacture plastics and rubber. There's a lot going on here. Okay. All right, hang on. I'm going to open up the door in the room because it's a little warm in here now. Just kind of letting the computer's heat kind of keep me going. Also, are we using... Oh, we are right at the limit of what we need. Okay, so from here, I'm assuming that the diesel fuel is coming out of here. Yes, okay. So that can go there. We're just going to plug it in to a fluid buffer first. Is that even lined up correctly? Okay, that is lined up correctly. We'll put it here. All right. All right. So that will fill up our diesel fuel. And then we're going to have refined hydrocarbons and fuel coming out of here. And this is just regular fuel. And then polymer resin and sulfur. Well, let's see which is which. Okay, so that's the resin, so that means this is the sulfur. I believe I've got a sink for the sulfur already in the Nexus network, so I should be able to just tie this in. Okay. We'll build this over to here-ish. Seems like a good place for it. See if that disappears in here. Oh. We do not have sulfur currently in the system. Okay. We're gonna have to do something about that then. Okay, and then this stuff, polymer resin. Let's see, so polymer resin. That is used in a weaver to make fabric. What? Okay, tell you what. We're gonna get rid of this. We're gonna get rid of this. We're gonna get rid of this. All right, so for now, we're going to combine all of this together, and we're going to shove it into here, because that's kind of already doing what we need. So, and then these are just kind of junk things that I don't need at the moment, and then when I do need them, I will put them back. Okay, so that'll be good for that. All right, and then put that in there, put that in there, put that in there. All right, and then we have to merge all of this together as well. Have it come out here. And that's gonna make 120 of the polymer resin. Okay, so I think this was the 60, right? Whoa, 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 whoa. You don't like that? No. Okay. Doesn't like that either. Okay. Fine. You want to be that way, we will be that way then. Does that seem right? That doesn't seem right. Okay. Let's put the merger in here. Next to this. Okay, fine. Okay, does that seem right? That does seem right. All right. And then that, I think that is going to go out to maybe here. Oh, one more. All right. Okay. And then from here, we can take all of this stuff. That looks terrible right there. Whatever, it's fine. Don't care. It's just temporary anyways. Alright, so that will shove all of that stuff out. And then we're going to be left with our fuel, which has to go somewhere. And then our refined hydrocarbons, which we can then use elsewhere. Alright, so you are what? You are the refined hydrocarbons, okay. That has a lot of diesel fuel already. Okay. So what do I do with the refined hydrocarbons now? Yeah. Let's open that up. So that is made there. It is consumed in a solidifier and cooler. And that gives me both plastic and rubber at the same time. Okay. Solidifier and cooler. I can actually make one. Excellent. Where do we want to put you? How about we put you in the middle, kind of on that edge over there. Oh, right there. That seem okay? Not really? It's fair. Okay. Let's try that again. Solidifier and cooler. Should be better right there. Okay. And then that can go over there. Daisy chaining everything. All right. And then from here. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Good enough. That can go into there. And then you will give me the polymerization. Aha. And now we have plastic and rubber. Lovely. Oh, that's fuel. Dang it. I'm smart. There we go. Okay. Now we can do a thing. All right, and then this needs to go over and get combined with this somehow. I don't know. We need to put it into one of these things first, and then figure out what we're gonna do with it. Sorry, I'm just arguing with myself on the best way to actually do this. Like as far as setting up, you know, all of this stuff. Okay, so you don't like that. Nope, that is not correct, sir. Alright. And then from here, we need another one of those little fluid buffer things. And that's got to go here. No, it can't go there. Here, maybe. Is that going to be wrong? That's probably going to be wrong. Should I put it here? That's probably going to be wrong too. Everything's probably going to be wrong, so... yeah, that's wrong. Okay. So we have to move it back one. Okay. So that is as close as I can get it without putting it sideways. I could just put it sideways. That would be easier. Okay. We'll get there eventually. Except I can't put it right there because it's too close to all of that. That's lovely. Alright, well, fine. So if we're assuming that that is even, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4. That is as close as I can get that to that. Alright. And then... nope. Wait, why is this not... sir? Whatever, I don't care. It's in there. Alright. So we have a ton of diesel in here now. And we have regular fuel as well. So this is like our gasoline, and that's like our diesel, I guess. I don't know. And then we should have a bunch of plastic and rubber coming out of here, which I can then store, I guess. So that'll be fun. We're probably going to want this to run for a while. So we'll get some of this, and then... do we go like that? Is that going to be too close? Can't put it right there, so... alright. That is putting out 40 per minute, okay. And then this one, same dealio. And I need steel rods and steel screws, okay. Okay, so steel rods and screws are going to be down over here. Okay, and then steel rods, which are somewhere else, I'm assuming. Am I not collecting the steel rods? I'm not collecting the steel rods. Give me steel rods. Thank you. Okay. So and industrial storage, that can go there. All right. So now we have our plastic and rubber coming out, and it's 40 per minute, which means to get 1,000, it's going to take us 25 minutes. So 25 minutes to unlock expert conveyors, and then another 25 minutes after that to unlock more stuff. Great. All right. So all of this just to get plastic. I mean, granted, we're also getting some fuel and whatnot, so that's kind of useful, I suppose. Let's see. I probably want to put that into the Nexus. Fluid sender receiver. Do one of these things. And then this, of course, needs to go out to here. So we'll just do another one right there. And then I'd like to run that over to here. And then run that from there to there. All right. Now, this can go into there. And this can go more nicely into here. There we go. All right, and then this is going to be just one of those. Okay, and then that will just sync whatever we don't need. Yep, allowed. Wait, no, yep, that, okay. This is diesel, right? Yep, okay, good. And then that is just going kind of in there. Wait, no, sync overflow, that's gonna be this. We can put that up to 10. And we'll sync whatever else. I'm not sure if that actually works for this, but we're gonna try it anyways. All right. I'm assuming it's working. Okay, sweet. Oh, wait, no, you have to be 10. What? Okay. Reset, put in 10. What? I don't know what's going on. You're not set either. The heck, dude? Alright, I don't know what's going on. I'm just going to assume that it's working, and we'll just go from there. Okay, so then we have our refined hydrocarbons, so that means that something else is broken. We're not getting anything out of here. We're not getting enough crude, and we're not getting enough crude because I'm not doing anything about the sludge. That makes sense. Well, there is an easy way to get rid of the sludge. Throw it into here and tell it to sink. Should work, right? Let's see, so that can go into there. You know what? No, let's not do that. Let's make it just curved. Oh, whoops. Noodle. There we go. I don't know if that's going to do anything. Then we can plug that in over here. Tell that to take in the sludge. Max that out at 10 and allow it to sync. Okay. I don't think that's actually doing anything. It's not filling up. Can we not sink liquids? I thought that was kind of one of the benefits of having the Nexus network, is you could sink anything. Okay, apparently we have to use it somewhere. Okay, so then what do we do with sludge? Sludge. Raw sludge is consumed in a fluid conditioner along with some silica. Gives us water, interesting, along with all this other stuff. Okay, so then I would need silica up here somehow. And then the fluid conditioner I could set up anywhere, I suppose. Alright, so if we take this out, take that out, and then we run this over to here. Yeah, that's about where that needs to be. And we run that up to there. Kind of works, maybe. Actually, wouldn't this be better if I did it like in a different way? It would be better. All right, so we're gonna go to here. 1, 2. There we go. There we go. Okay. That leaves this nice and open. Do I have silica in the Nexus? I don't have silica in there. Okay, that's going to be a problem. Oh, and that's not even facing the right way. That's cool. Production, fluid conditioner, face the correct way, please. Thank you. All right, and then let's see, that gets to go into there. Okay, so no fluid, no power. Oh, right, I need power. What do you got for me? We have this lovely connection right here, which I can't actually get to, because that needs to be upgraded. Okay, wall outlet mark 2. All right. Oh, duh. I had a thing right there already. I'm smart. All right, if I say it enough, maybe one of these times, you guys will actually believe me. Right? That's how that works, right? All right, so that needs to fill up quite a bit. And then that'll go into there, and then I need to get the silica in here. And then I do have silica near here, sort of. I mean, I've got it down here. I've got a ton of it. So I could, like, throw this into a Faxit network, I suppose. And I think I've got quartz in there, too, but quartz would have to go through a crusher. And that's a lot of work. We'll just take it off of here, because that'll be fine, right? It's usually how these things work. Then, receiver. It seems pretty good right there. That can go into there. And then this needs a Nexus. Is that plugged in anything? That's not. Okay. Alright, where is the nearest Nexus connection? Right there. That is not a great place, but whatever. Okay, so if I can put this over here. And then that it's not letting me do a thing. All right. And then this needs to be told to only hold one of these things. Okay, good. All right. And then we can throw the silica in there with the sludge. There we go. All right, so now we have our thing in there. I still need the fluid. So that's got to fill up a bit. And it looks like I'm going to need more sand. Okay. Yeah, definitely not making enough sand. Well, let's, I don't know, see if we can figure this out. Alright, so sand is being made up on this level, way in the back. Alright, good to go. Okay, so here, what is going on here? Why do you not have... Okay, I don't know what's going on there. Alright, so this is all going into here, and I think we might actually be putting in so much that we have too much. And I think what we need to do is change this into just a normal container. Now that's all going to take a very long time to empty. So we'll do it like this. We'll get rid of that as well. Put in a normal container, and that will shove more of the stuff into the other containers. Alright. So that can go into there. And then that can go into there. Of course, that's going to take a long time to fill back up again. I suppose it doesn't really help that I'm sinking like everything. Yeah, that's going to take a fairly long time to fill back up again. So in the meantime, we will take... I can't take any of these. Okay. You know what I should have done? Should have taken all of this stuff and put it into the other ones over there instead of just deleting it all. Probably would have been a smarter idea. But the idea here is that we're going to fill up this container eventually. Look at that, we're even up to 89 already. It's nice. And we'll throw that in there. That'll make us a bunch more of the sand, which we can then use to make or purify more of the oil. So eventually this will back up. And then the way that I have all of this set up is that if this backs up, it'll start outputting onto this line. If this one backs up, it'll start outputting onto this line, etc., so on and so forth. So what I could do, technically, is remove this one as well. Put in another regular storage container in here. Okay, so now you see how it's kind of going into here now, instead of... because it can't go in here anymore. So it's kind of the point of all of this. so that can go into there. And then that can go back into here. All right, so both of these will fill up eventually. This one's already at almost 200. And then it'll start going into these two, and I think what I should do is have just the last one be smart storage. So that way everything fills up, and then whatever is left over at the end can then be synced. And I think that would be a better way to do this. All right, so that can go into there. And then this. There we go. I think that'll work. Got a bunch of stuff over here that I don't really need. All right. So we'll see how that works. Because I think the sync rate in the smart splitters is faster than any belt. So I think it'll be fine. It might back up though. Like if this, well, I mean it shouldn't. Then again it might. Because if this fills up over here, it's going to be fighting in here to get over into this one. And if that one's backed up, then that can't go anywhere. I wonder if I built these wrong. Instead of having the diagonal going this way, I should have had it go this way. I don't know if that would have made a difference though. Because it is just like a lot of crushed stone coming through here. Yeah, and then once it's here, like, if it gets stuck here and it can't go there because that one is also stuck, like this whole line backs up. So I would think I would want this to be closer over here, so that way it has every opportunity to get to where it needs to, but then it'll fill up this one first as the priority and then kind of go to the end. But I think if it did that, it wouldn't actually break anything. Yeah, I think that would probably be the way to do it, if I was to do it. Redo it. I don't know. Oh, but then how do I get it into these things if it's in this direction? Let me think about this for a minute. Sorry, my brain actually isn't working right now, and I'm just like watching all the little stuff go into the big box. All right, so let me think here. So if I had this go, okay, so we have mergers and we have smart splitters, right? So then the merger would be, no, that's a regular splitter, right? So that's overflow. No, this is overflow that way. Otherwise, it just goes. Oh, overflow is straight. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna destroy everything by taking this apart real quick. Okay, so that, and that can all go. Which is gonna make everything mad. Okay. So for this first one, which is going to have the most stuff on it, I want it to go this way or overflow this way. So that'll be a smart splitter. Okay, and then I want that to go this way. I think that is correct. All right, and then this has to be redone. All right, so Mark III belt. Ooh. Okay, so that does that. All right, now I want the overflow. I want any to go straight, and I want the overflow to go to the right. Okay, and then from here, okay, so then this one would just go basically straight out. All right, so that gets all of that moving that way. Okay, then from here, we're gonna have to merge that in with this one, with the output going straight. All right, so then that will go here, and then this just has to be redone. All right, so that will go there. Okay, now from here, we need to do the overflow thing again. So that's going to be a smart splitter again. Input towards me. All right. Okay, now that one will go to here. So this is any, and then our overflow will go over to the right again. Okay. And then from here, with our overflow over here. Oh, I might have to move stuff. Okay, so that's going to be a merger again. Okay. So then this, I'm just going to redo it because it looks weird. Alright, so then that will go to here. Alright. And then from here, this is just a merger, right? Yep, okay. So then this one is going to be a little different. So another smart splitter. So input towards me. All right, now our regular is going to go out that way. So this will be our any. And then this one will be overflow. Should I move that up? So it's, you know, more even, probably. All right. So smart splitter here. Lining that up. All right. It's doing the thing. We'll make it work. All right. And then this one will be any. This one is overflow. All right. Now that will go into there. Good. All right. And then this one has to be a merger. With the output going that way. So then this gets that. And this. Okay. And then the output here. We're gonna run it up and above. That's not ideal. right. So now this is going to need to be placed onto the edge here. Sorry, you're going to have to go away real quick. So 1, 2. Overlapping another clearance. Oh, it's too steep. Okay. So it really doesn't like that. I don't think it really has a choice. It really doesn't like that. Okay. Yeah, this is not super fun right here. Let me see if I can do a little creative business here. Oh, go down one more. There we go. Okay, so if I put this small concrete pillar in here, and I tell it that I want one of these things on here. Will it let me run from here up onto here? It still will not. All right. Well, then you know what we're going to do? That's just how it's going to have to be. A little bit of clippage. It's fine. I mean, they do have like multi-directional conveyor belts, so this isn't completely out of the realm of the ordinary. Okay. So with that, this should fill up first. Should have filled up first. And then if that doesn't fill, then this will fill. Of course, I kind of wanted to push everything over to that edge first, and this doesn't exactly allow that. Is there another way to do it? Yeah, because, I mean, right now we're going to have most of this. I mean, I suppose we don't really need that much, though, right? Because, I mean, this is just making concrete, and I'm making so much concrete that it doesn't actually matter. And then this will eventually fill up, this will eventually fill up, and then this I don't think will fill up because the requirement is too high, so I guess that's just kind of useless now. I don't know, it's fine, it's whatever. As long as I'm making plastic and rubber, I guess that's all I really care about. Alright, so let's see how that's doing, and with how much time I've wasted, that should be actually doing fairly well. Okay. We have 792 plastic, 792 rubber. Okay. So now we need to figure out what is not working here. Okay, so that needs... Okay, so it's backing up in the crude oil. Heavy oil residue is not being used. Okay. And that's making our diesel fuel. Okay. So, I'm gonna have to do something about all the diesel fuel and make sure I use that up. Hmm. And then also, how's our fluid conditioner doing, right? That should be doing a thing. Maybe. Possibly. Okay, so that is making stuff. Okay, good. Right, so I need to get rid of the crude. Okay. Or use more of the crude, I guess. Then, of course, all of this has to come out. That'll give me 15 water per minute, but that's not going to be... Alright. So here's the thing. I'm going to have to set up a power generation station somewhere. And that... it is going to have to use up all of my fuel, because right now I can't actually get rid of it. So if I do that, that should allow everything else to kind of sort of move a little bit. Because right now it's just the heavy oil residue which is holding everything up. So I need to use the diesel fuel. So it kind of forces you to make a liquid power plant. I mean, it's going into the Nexus, so I can pull it out anywhere, I suppose. I still am going to need water, though, so... I don't even know where I would want to put a diesel fuel generation area. I mean, because we have our coal generation station up there, which is just kind of doing its thing. And then we have our space elevator part factory over there, which is more or less done. We've got our basic factory over here, which is huge. So I would think I would want it somewhere with easy access to water. So I do have some water being pulled off of that. Way off in the distance there, you can kind of see them right there. I could put it in there as like a floating, I don't know, floating power plant, I guess. Don't know if that's necessarily needed, though. It would be interesting to, like, string it in between here or in here. Like, this would be a really big one right there. I don't know, man. I don't know. Now, we've got plenty of room up here for stuff, but I think I kind of want to save some of the room here for additional production when I get to that point. But I mean, I could put one up here, I suppose. Maybe put it over here on the edge. That would mean I'd have to get water up here, though. But I could just plug water into the Nexus and pull it off of there, too. Then you wouldn't need, you know, all the pumps and whatnot. But then again, Kind of like having the pumps. And all the water is coming in over here anyways, so... And I think I've got 3 more things that I could potentially pull off of here that I'm just not using at the moment. Yeah. Man, it's been a long time since I had to worry about any of this stuff. Alright, that's gonna hurt me probably if I drop down here, but whatever, it's fine. Ow. Alright, so that's gonna be Mark 2 stuff. Alright, so let's assume that that's decent. We're gonna need all of that to be pumped up, of course. Which means I have to add in more pumps over here. Or another thing I could do is have all of this run into the Nexus and then have it run out of the Nexus way up there. Or, I don't know, better yet, up there. Probably require less power, I can tell you that much. I don't know. I don't know. I need like a better place to put this stuff anyways. I don't know, I don't like it coming out on top of here. I'd rather it come through the bottom, you know? And then I could also increase the size of these to the Mark II pipes, which could then carry a lot more water. I don't know. Things to think about in the next episode, but I do have work tomorrow, and it is 8:30, so we're going to leave it here. We are making rubber and plastic, so I would call this a successful episode. And we can, yeah, by the time that we... Oh, hey, we've got 1,000. Okay, sweet. So there's our 1,000 things that we need. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then should be 1,000 things over here too. Excellent. All right. So now all I have to do is turn these in. Right. Go down this way. And this will unlock our expert tier 4 conveyors, which is going to be interesting. All right. So and there we go. Expert conveyors unlocked. So now we have Mark IV. That's going to require solder wire, steel screws, and advanced conveyor parts. And those advanced conveyor parts I can't make yet. Nope, go here. Yeah, advanced conveyor belt. Oh, geez. So that's going to require encased industrial beams, solder rods, conveyor, like a regular, geez, so that requires brass and bronze, plus plastic. Dude. That's messed up, dude. That's... Man, it's rough. And we have industrial manufacturing, which will allow us to make the soldering stuff, so we should probably unlock that one next. All right. So that'll be our next foray into unlocking stuff. So we got to let our plastic and rubber build up again. Everything else I think I've got except for whatever this... What is this? Magnesium granules. Well, I guess now I have a reason to do something with the magnesium. Okay. Anyways, that's going to be it for me. If you like... Oh, wow. That just... A whole bunch of stuff just popped in all at once. John Mills says, if you're struggling for sand, it's possible to obtain from a spare dirt node with a crusher module added to the miner. Okay. Charles says, can you research alt recipes yet? I can. I don't know if I want to, though. Because, again, I don't have everything unlocked yet, so if I use all my hard drives, it's just going to... The only thing I'm going to be able to unlock is up to phase 4, right? So the phase 5, 6, 7, and 8, none of those things I'll be able to unlock. So if I... so if I wait until I get to the final phases and then start researching the alt recipes once I have access to every possible research recipe, then I think overall that will be better. And I'll have a higher chance of getting the advanced recipes that I need versus wasting all of my hard drives now for things that I don't really need, if that makes sense. Anyways, so if you like what you saw, come back tomorrow. We'll do it again, same time, same place, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time from Freedom Land.